Hi, lovers and leaders fam. How are you? Welcome to another time with me, Dr. Sarah. So I gotta go here again with our, sister Tabitha Brown. I made a video just like a couple of days ago about my take on why she really, wants women to go back to work. Please check it out. And also in that video, I talk about why I believe, especially as Black women, reacted to it regarding workplace trauma. Some of you know I'm an industrial organizational psychologist, and this is all about observing and really finding solutions for behaviors that operate in the workplace amongst us humans, all right, and our interaction with the type of job that we do and our interaction with the work environment, etc., etc. So anyway, please check out that video. But one of the things I mentioned in that video, I said, listen, keep your dollars, your female dollars, your Black and brown dollars, because I said if she's, next time sends out or no, pushes out another product to you again, yeah, use your money to basically invest in yourself. And literally in the past couple of days, she just showed up on my feed because I'm not subscribed to her, really not that familiar with her, but I kind of, when you just see certain things, you kind of know who this person is. And there she goes, gives an almost 4-minute video about her hair product. I forgot what the name was now, but basically it made her hair curly. I saw a few comments again. Yay, Tabitha, yeah, I want to buy that. But I saw some little comments saying, no, please don't push your products to us YouTubers, right? So yeah, I would be shocked if those of you that were like hollering at her, why did you tell me to go back to work if you are the same ones to support her with your dollars? But I just knew that she, as an entrepreneur, as she should, right? Immediately after giving that PSA announcement, she would push another product. And like I said in my last video, please check it out. I tell you why. Okay. She pushes it out so softly. And I'm telling you, like, I am all about female supporting other female businesses. I am big on that. But the reason I made that last video is because something in my spirit and just the discernment, all right, and just the breakdown of an entrepreneur mindset, I just said to myself, there's just something really just unclean about the motive of her PSA announcement, because I said she's going to shoot out another product, push in our face, and she did. She didn't waste any time. And there she is in her, I don't know, the Southern accent. I love the Southerners, but there's something just really just too slick about her. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not a Tabitha fan, but there's just something about her spirit is just off to me. It's just something's just not quite right. And interestingly, I've seen some comments that are resonating with me about that. And it's not hate. It's just the fact that you're an entrepreneur. So the expectation is, especially if you have an entrepreneur mindset or doing entrepreneurial things like myself, you encourage others. And she is just selling to you all, okay? And some of you among this, audience are entrepreneurs. And you just keep being a spectator. You're not, listen, it's good to follow her and follow her lifestyle. Maybe you'll get inspired. But my ick is that I see so many women following and supporting her products. Yay, great. But because of her PSA announcement, I'm like, she to me is not all the way a female supporter in business. Let me tell you why. All right, let me tell you why. Okay, first thing is she does a lot of stuff where you all, most of you, follow her. And, she did like another video immediately after her hair care product video just a couple of days ago in her, I guess her show on HSN, right? selling her perfumes. I didn't know she does perfumes. Okay. So you're all following her journey. And here's me. I hope that, because if I did that, it would be I'm verbalizing, you are getting inspired by what I'm doing. It's not just I'm just showing and telling, just for the sake of it. Maybe it's just me, but there's many other women like me. I'm just not programmed to just be at a certain level and not help people navigate to get up there as well, especially if they are resonating and desiring that type of goal. I'm just not programmed that way. That's one of the reasons I love being an IO psychologist, because being a workplace psychologist is very fulfilling for me, because I just am not programmed to just say, hey, this is what I do, this is my life, okay, just support me. And there's no feedback, there's no blessing coming your way, there's nothing for you besides getting gassed for a few minutes and getting high of, great, Dr. Sarah. No, no, no. You're going to walk away with something. You're going to walk away with strategy, plan. And I'm going to ask some of you right now, those of you who are Tabitha Brown stans, and you do the whole, oh my goodness, I'm going to support your products. Those of you amongst that crowd that aspire to also be an entrepreneur and provide things like perfumes and hair care. Like, do you leave those video clips actually wanting to do something, or you're just kind of just inspired, like high and just happy, but there is no tangible action? Everything's just so intangible. Okay, you can't really grab onto it. You want to do something, but you can't really do it. You feel like you want to do it, you believe you could do it, but it's just still not operationalized. That's where my ick is with personality types in the business world, workplace, like a Tabitha, because they don't really provide concrete steps how to really inspire, engage, and get people to do what they're called to do. And believe it or not, Tabitha, the people that are watching you, they want to do something like you're doing. But I watch her 2-3 minute clips and she doesn't give any tips about doing anything. Just kind of like, I saw another video just kind of across my feed. I didn't watch it, but basically she's saying, don't give up, keep doing it. Yeah, that's what everybody says. But I believe what I'm really saying is that someone on her level that also wants to give advice about going back to work, you should have some, discernment that there's people amongst your audience, Tabitha, that are also aspiring entrepreneurs, and you don't give any type of strategies how to do what you're doing. Why? Because she's still in competition in her head with everybody else, including her audience. I just have an issue with that. I just do. And I really have a concern, but some people may not care about this, but I have a concern for you all out there, just the next, you're literally the emerging beauty brand owners, and you are just addicted to just being a spectator. You just have a spectator spirit. All right. You don't, even if you watch videos, you don't take notes. You don't ask questions. Hey, Tabitha, how do you do that? What, you don't even ask her about her story. You don't even ask about what's her team made of. Like, what is her team? What is the composition of her team that makes her successful? Because she doesn't do it by herself. You don't even ask questions, just constantly just a spectator. You just get high on, somebody else's success. Year over year. Year over year. No profitability. Okay? You're using your time to watch these videos, and your time is an asset, by the way. And what is the return on the investment? I'm just talking to the ladies out there especially, and some of the men that are watching, that you watch so many of these videos of people doing business stuff, but you are literally still confused, because the reality is they're not actually telling you the roadmap. They're just showing you the dream. They're not showing you how to get to the dream. Are you not tired yet? Are you not tired of just watching other people's dreams? Let me know in the comment section. Because see, YouTube is great, but it just can't be entertainment all the time. This is your life. And it's profitable if you use your time wisely. So yeah, I have an ick with Tabitha because she thinks she's slick. And I'm just going to encourage you to use your dollars to invest in yourself and invest in your own products and invest in your own business plan and all the other things that you need to do to manifest your business plan. And I also have an ick with the folks that just, you're crying. Oh my goodness, she told me to go back to work, but you're still buying her products. You're still just, okay, I'm just going to just watch and just get inspired. You just like the lights. You just like the glam. You just like what she's doing. And then, but secretly you want to do the same thing, but you have no roadmap. I would encourage you, those of you who watch folks like Tabitha, to start asking questions. How did you get there, Tabitha? What was your genesis? What was your exodus? Yeah. Some of you really need to ask questions, and the response to those questions will tell you if you're really following a real one. Would she really support you? Some of you are sowing your time into certain infertile soil. And guess what? Your life is just going to continue being dry. I'm just out here in the corner of YouTube streets, asking you to sow your time, asset, all right, your money, asset, your skills, asset, all right, your emotional intelligence, asset, your curiosity, asset, into some good soil so you can get some real return on investment that maybe you can actually provide jobs to others, unlike Tabitha Brown is offering jobs to the folks that she's saying get jobs. Okay? Until next time, before you leave, give me a favor and let me know what you thought about in the comment section. Let me hear your feedback about this. I want to know if you resonate with me. I want to know if you're a part of my tribe. Okay? And give me a like before you go. All right? And feel free to share. Blessings and blessings and blessings to you. See you in the next video. Bye.